Let's face it, female friendships are very difficult to maintain because it's very intense.
Yeah, you better not stop. You got 24 seconds. Can you beat the shot? Put you waiting on look daddy. I ain't got that much time.
Hi besties, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is my first time on your screen, hi bestie, my name is Favour. I'm a Lagos-based YouTuber. Over here, we have a good time. First off, I want to apologize for. I want to say the angle and the lighting. You guys, as I was just about to film, they took the light, and this is early morning, so the sun is a bit, it hasn't come out properly, but I have to go out, so I have to film. Okay, so yeah, let's just do this and let me head out. So today we're going to be talking about female friendships. I honestly wanted to film this video today because we just celebrated International Women's Day, which happy International Women's Day to all the beautiful women out there who are watching this. Let's talk about female friendships. Let's talk about how to maintain a healthy female friendships. Growing up, I used to be termed as a guy's girl because I had lots of male friends and very few female acquaintances, classmates, neighbors, not necessarily friends, just people that I would say hi, hi, hi to. Once I got older, I started realizing the gem that is female friendships. You guys, I don't think I would have gotten through a lot of the things that I've gotten through in my life if I didn't have my girls, if I didn't have my tribe. Male friendships don't require a lot to like thrive, but with female friendships, you have to put in the work. Female friendships are so intense, they're so loving. But if you don't put in the work, how are you going to enjoy it? The first point I would like to talk about is give grace to your friends. Honestly, I know this video we're talking about female friendships, but really the main thing is to give grace to all women. Extend that grace you extend to men. Extend the grace you extend to your male friends, to your boyfriends. Extend it to women, your female friends. As women, we tend to judge ourselves more. As women, we tend to hold ourselves to crazy high standards that nobody can meet, but we tend to give men like leeway. So that grace you give to men, I'd like you to extend that same grace to women. Understand that they will fail, understand that they would annoy you, they would do things that would hurt you sometimes, because they are human, because they are not infallible. Of course they would fail, of course they would hurt you, of course they would say one or two things that would not sit well with you. When you understand that and you extend grace to them, you don't necessarily judge them too harshly. Yeah, you don't judge them too harshly when they do it, because you understand that they are humans. So of course they would do it, because of course, as human beings, we would hurt each other, would say things that are mean to each other, but that's life basically. The second point I'd like to say, and this point is something I want to actually invest more in, is date your friends. You guys, the thing is with relationships, with marriage, we already know why it is essential to date. But when it comes to friendships, we kind of just, we don't really put that same dates into friendships. And it is so nice to date your friends. Maybe your friend likes to go karaoke. Once in a while, take her there. Take your girl on a karaoke night. Plan sleepovers. Plan date nights. Just date your friends. Send them flowers. Give them chocolates. Let's have mani pedis together. Let's go make our nails together. Send them meals. Send them. Just do things for your friends. Text them early in the morning and be like, "Hi, girl, you got this. You're beautiful. You're loving." Like, just reassure your friends. Date them. Put in that same energy you would put into your relationship, put that into your friendships, and watch as that friendship is just going to blossom. Now the next point is have difficult conversations with your friends. I'm going to tell you this straight up. I'm someone who doesn't like difficult conversations. I don't like them. I really, 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 like, I would rather work out my emotions on my own than sitting down and having that very difficult and awkward conversation. But that's how you build friendships. That's how you move forward in your friendship. That's how you create tighter bonds. Those conversations are very difficult. They are so difficult to have, like, because you're like, oh my god, like, why are we talking about this? Because you also feel like, oh, we're going to argue. But yes, you would argue with your friends. Yes, you guys would not see eye to eye on so many things. There are a lot of things that you would feel like your friend should have done this, and they won't do it because they are their own person. But when you have that difficult conversation, and you also extend grace, you tend to understand where they are coming from, you understand their own point of view, and because you guys are friends, you give them that leeway. So difficult conversations are a must if you're going to maintain your female friendships. It's not every time we talk about something light, we gist, we laugh. Sometimes let's sit and talk about that thing you did the other day that I didn't like, or that thing I did to you the other day that you didn't like. For your next point is be vulnerable with your friends. When it comes to your friendships, be open. In the world today, it's like a dog eats dog, dog eats dog world, right? Dog eats dog, yeah. The world is more like a dog eats dog world. So it's like you don't have to show vulnerability. Don't show your weakness. Don't let anybody know that, this is how vulnerable you are. Put up that wall. Be strong. Be a strong woman. Do this, do that. No. Be vulnerable with your friends. That's why I said female friendships are very intense because you have to open up. You have to give vulnerability is giving the next person the power to hurt you, knowing that they might, but still choosing to do it anyway. So give that power to your friends. Be vulnerable, be open to your friend. And this is coming from me who doesn't like being vulnerable. Like really, Victoria tells me that my friendship with Victoria really opened my eyes to a lot of things about myself because that's when I realized that I don't like being vulnerable. People get scared because if you're vulnerable to just anybody tomorrow they might just up and hurt you, and I get that. It doesn't mean because there's a possibility that somebody might be wicked I should not be vulnerable. No, of course, before you decide to call someone your friend, you would have checked the person's character, check that you guys values align. You don't necessarily have to agree on the same thing. What are your values? What are the things that so important to you? Those things you can't compromise on. What are the things they don't compromise on? These are the things you check before you call someone your friend. So if you're going to call someone your friend, I believe you would have done all this already. So now we're talking about how to maintain the people you have already called your friend. Please, I want to stress this point that not everybody you laugh with is your friend. The fact that I meet someone today and we happen to run into each other two, three, four times, more in the future doesn't mean we're friends. It just means we're acquaintances. So back to what I was saying about being vulnerable. You have to be vulnerable with your friends. Talk about your dreams, your aspirations, your fears. One of the things that wakes you up in the morning and makes you want to, makes you want to work so hard because you're scared of this or you're scared of that. The
Okay.
last point is commit to your friends. Because like I said, friendships, we don't necessarily view friendships the way we view like relationships. For example, if I'm in a relationship with someone, the next stage, once we agree that we're going to be in a relationship, we commit to each other exclusively, and then the next stage is like maybe we get engaged, we get married, moving together, all this kind of things. But when it comes to friendship, there's really no like next step to friendship. Let them know if someone is your friend, they have to know that they are your friends. And how do you do that? You share deep things about yourself with them. If I'm traveling out of the country tomorrow and none of my friends know, how am I committed to that friendship? If none of my friends know, if Victoria doesn't know that tomorrow I'm traveling out, or in the next month or few months down the line I'll be traveling out, how is that a committed friendship when I keep such important information away from her? You have to commit to your friendship. It takes work. I have to tell you guys that friendship is not a walk in the park. No, it's hard work. It's a lot of work, grunt work. When I say grunt work, I mean hard work basically. So yeah, commit to your friends. Let them know that you're committed in this friendship. I let you know what's going on in my life even before any other person know. You let me know what's going on in your life even before any other person knows. I'm pregnant today, I call you up, girl, we're pregnant. Like, really commit to your friends. These are the things that build friendship. These are the things that ensure that your female friendships last. Trust me, girls, you can't do life without your girls. I have to stress this. You can't do life without your girls, okay? You need girls in your corner. You need your tribe in your corner. And with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not to put you in a state of confusion that female friendships are very important. And let's face it, female friendships are very difficult to maintain because it's very intense. So if you're not cut out for the grunt work, might as well just be a guy's girl. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Drop your thoughts down below. If there are more points that you feel like I didn't touch on, drop it down below, and let's get this conversation popping in the comment section. Okay, I love you, but God loves you best. Mwah. Bye.
I see this fine girl for my she wear yellow.